Following a fight with Alita and the damage done to Gruishka, Vector calls for Hugo in the hopes of attaining more information about her under the pretense of discussing his progress in attaining funds so he can go to Zalem. The next morning he is in his room with Alita overlooking him. Hugo is a scrapper born and raised in Iron City, and a hub for scum and villainy. Order kept in check through centurions and bounty hunters. From a young age he wanted to ascend to the city in the sky, Zalem. Having gotten into contact with Vector, he works for him, jacking upgrades from others to pay his fee into Zalem. Despite the fact only motorball champions are allowed in for the purposes of entertainment, Vector is adamant he can get people there, even if it may not be in the expected manner. Alita was a soldier from the United Republic of Mars, and fought in the war that devastated the world 300 years prior. A relic found in the junkyard and put together by Dr. Dyson Ito. Upon awakening, she has no memories, yet her instincts awaken the more she engages in combat, unlocking memories and understanding who she is and where she came from. In the lead up to such revelations, it is Ito and Hugo who lead her through the world. Ito trying to protect her to the best of his ability as if she were his daughter, while Hugo pulls her out of her comfort zone to experience more of what the world has to offer. They first meet while Alita is exploring Iron City with Ito. While she feeds a dog, a centurion walks towards them. Sensing a threat, she stands up to it, revealing there is more to her than what is presented on the surface, due to the body given to her. Hugo tackles her out of the way, yet she goes back in to save the dog. Once the battle instincts dissipates, she reverts to her shy personality. He admires the craft of her body, knowing immediately it is by Ito, who, despite admitting Hugo is a hard worker, attempts to keep him away, as if suspecting his nefarious dealings. When next she explores Iron City by herself, she comes upon Hugo and his friends playing motorball. Wanting to try it, she joins in, finding. Despite how rough it is, she is drawn to it. Following the game, they traverse the city while he elaborates on the world they are a part of, how rough and unforgiving it is. Despite how grounded the conversation is in the reality of life here, there is still things worth enjoying, highlighted by the chocolate he got for her to enjoy. While humorous, it reflects the characters for who they are. Hugo, despite being in Iron City, is still able to enjoy the little things, while every new experience is an adventure to savor for Alita. In their next interaction, he takes her to his favorite spot in the city, and in addition to the fact he reveals his dream of going to Zalem to her, more of themselves are revealed to the viewer, while she looks to the wonder of Iron City, a world she has yet to fully explore. Hugo is looking to Zalem, a dream he holds close as, during their next date at the Motorball Stadium, he had to depart early so as to perform his duties for Vector. The more Alita fights, the more she is made aware of her own past, and upon sharing this with Hugo, he takes her to an old wreckage, where she finds the body of a berserker used during the war. While Ito is reluctant to let her use the body, following a confrontation with Gruishka, and her entire body being destroyed, he is forced to integrate the berserker body with Alita, and the first thing she does is finding Hugo, with whom she spends time alone.
Does it bother you that I'm not completely human?
However, having spent as much time with her as he has, admits,
"You are the most human person I have ever met."
Following a night drinking with Vector, Alita comes to visit him. He reveals what he needs to earn to get to Zalem, yet admits ever since meeting Alita, he is no longer as sure about his goal. In her desire to help, she offers him her heart, technology worth a fortune. However, he refuses.
Don't just do things for people, no matter how good you think they are or how deserving they are.
This moment reveals the extent of Alita's love for Hugo and what she is willing to give up for him, while establishing how much he wants to protect her. Till this point, the drama between the characters has been consistent, playful when the situation requires, as with the chocolate, and appropriately dramatic as with their time on the rooftop. Humor is rooted in character, and their actions are in line with who they have been established as. Prior conversations are left to conclude organically. However, here, it ends with a joke.
That was pretty intense, huh?
Due to the manner in which prior conversations were handled, this is both out of place and out of character. In prior instances, levity was a result of admiring her joy of discovering something every day. Here, it is purposefully making light of her actions and desires, making this moment detrimental to who Alita is, as if she is referring to herself as an observer as opposed to being herself. In a selection of incredibly earnest interactions, this is one where the end undercuts the emotions between the characters in favor of a joke often found in 2020's media where hardly anything is taken seriously, colloquially known as Marvel humor.